Hello YouTube, it's Mrs. Rains here. I'm coming at you with, as promised, a video regarding fitness and exercise. Let me turn around so you can see me. I know I look rough. I just finished doing Zumba. I did 60 minutes today. I try to do between a half hour and an hour every day. If I can't do it every day, at least like 4 times a week I've been doing it. And let me just show you what I have. Incidentally, we're in my basement. My husband calls this the lab. And this is, you know, there's the washing machine, dryer, that sort of thing. There's an old box spring over there because we bought platform beds and had that box spring left over. So anyway, I digress. This is what I have. I have Zumba for Wii. It's Zumba Fitness 2. My husband got this for me. And it did come with this Zumba belt that you wear in order to be able to do the dances without holding the remote, which I really like. It is a little disconcerting to see her body because it just makes you kind of sick. But I'm doing well. I'm happy. I enjoy it. Because you're dancing, it doesn't seem like as much work. And this is rated T for teen, and I believe it's rated T for teen because of some of the lyrics. Yeah, right there tells you the lyrics. But on a lot of the songs that I know the lyrics, I just I tend to mute it. As long as I can follow along with the dance, that's fine with me. And sometimes my little guy plays with me, so when he does play with me, I definitely am cognizant of the songs. And I've come to understand a majority of the songs. Most of them are in Spanish, so my little guy doesn't know Spanish yet, but you know, my oldest is taking Spanish 1, so he has some idea of what they're saying. And some of the songs, it's really just when Pitbull's on. The rest of the songs are kind of harmless, but anyway, that's it. Zumba Fitness 2. We got this on Amazon, I believe, for $24.99 maybe, $29.99 maybe, $29.99 free shipment, free shipping because of the Super Saver. So yeah, that's what I got. I got this about a month ago, and I have been doing this on and off for 30 days. Also in the lab, you will see is a heavy bag. This is my husband's heavy bag, but we all do use it. And right underneath is a bin that has all of our goodies inside. And I'll show you. These would be my Tidal gloves that I use. So far, so good. These were also purchased on Amazon. I don't remember the name of the seller, but these Tidal gloves are probably somewhere around $30 a pair. You can probably find them cheaper if you find a discount. But as you can see, they're leather, so they're very sturdy and very well built. I don't know what the size actually means. My husband ordered me a large, and I believe, I mean, I have average size female hands. My fingers are a bit longer, but you can't tell the difference once the hand wraps are on. And just to show you the difference, these are my baby's gloves, my youngest son's, and these are small. So, you know, I guess if you've got really small hands, you want to get the child size, and these are a little bit less expensive, but definitely worth getting the Tidal brand. These are my husband's. Of course, he does have big man hands, and these are his. And his, I believe, are an adult size extra large. Let's see the sizes on the inside here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can get closer. Yeah, see, XL, adult size extra large. And they're quite a bit bigger than the pink ones I wear. I'm trying to put them side by side here so you can see. I guess it's hard to tell because it's so dark down here, but yeah. Those are his gloves. And he also bought these pads. Anyone who's familiar with boxing, and these are Everlast brand, just so you can see. And it's got the finger spacers so that whenever we do intervals between the heavy bag and these, he will hold the pads and block punches from me, or vice versa, which these are really cool to play around with. You kind of feel like you're really Rocky or somebody. So yeah, I've got those. And then all that else is in here, I believe, is, yeah, just my hand wraps. And these are my pink hand wraps. There's tons of videos on YouTube about how to tie these. I learned how to tie these. My husband and I have been using a heavy bag off and on. This is our second bag. The first bag we had, I believe, was leather. And this one was is a canvas bag, so more so an indoor bag. Our leather bag we were able to have outdoors on our patio when we lived in Florida. But we recently just acquired this one when we moved up here. This is a canvas indoor bag, hence the reason why it's in our basement. Excuse me, I'm just kicking things. But these are the hand wraps that he got me. And these, I believe, are considered Mexican hand wraps. Don't get me wrong. I mean, don't quote me on that. I'm not exactly sure. But they're definitely longer than average length. So you want to get a longer hand wrap if you have a large adult size hand, is my understanding. My baby doesn't use hand wraps yet. My brother did offer him some child size hand wraps. He bought some for my niece, and she has not quite gotten into the boxing thing yet with him. So he may just be acquiring those, but he really doesn't work out hot and heavy on the bag. So that's that. These yellow hand wraps are my husband's. Of course, he has them up here drying from the last time he used them. You can just put these in a garment bag, and not a garment bag, I'm sorry, a lingerie bag. If you've got a lingerie bag that you use to wash unmentionables in, you can use that for hand wraps as well. So he washes them and then just hangs them up here to dry. You don't want to put them in the dryer. I believe that kind of does something to the amount of stretch that you have. And they don't last as long. So we always air dry them down here. He also has a couple of weights here that he uses to hold down the bag, because when you're going pretty hot and heavy, these legs could lift up on you, so he'll put a little weight on them. And these are 4.5 kilos. I don't know if you can see that. But we are looking into getting maybe a bench and maybe a straight bar. And I'm not sure how we're going to configure the rest of this room, because this room pulls double duty. It has the laundry area in it. It has also all of our, water tank and all that stuff too. And then on this side, it's got like a little craft area that my mother uses to do crafts with my son, which I don't know if you can see up there. This is so cute. You have to see this. He is actually working on building a log cabin community. Let's see if I can get this light to work. Yeah. So that's his little start to his log cabin community that he's making with her. And this is the base of a pirate boat that they had been working on. He actually has one already upstairs. Hopefully I can do another video and show you his completed pirate ship. But it looks like they're working on like trees and different things. I know it's dark because I turned the light off. But yeah, so back to the exercising. The heavy bag, I haven't been on as much since I started the Zumba. No joke aside, the Zumba really kicks behind. I'm burning anywhere from 500 to 800 calories with Zumba. So, yeah, I haven't been on the bag as much. And for anybody who's interested, I don't remember the weight on this bag. I don't remember the weight. I want to say it's 75 or 100 pounds. It might be more than that. I'm not sure. But it is a TKO brand bag, if you're interested. This bag is multi-use. It's not just for boxing. You can also train for kickboxing as well. I do kick on this sometimes, wearing weights on my ankles if possible. And the ankle weights that I have are these guys right here. They're made by Reebok. They close with a Velcro closure. They're 5 pounds. And you can adjust them down to between a ½ pound and 2.5 pounds for each. So it's 5 pounds for the pair, and you can see the model. She's wearing them on her ankles. You can also wear these on your wrist. I have done that as well. And the way I have them right now is I have them tied up together so that I can hold these behind my head and do lifts with them to tighten up the chest muscles. And I do plan on doing, I saw Socialite Sandy doing, holding weights and climbing stairs, holding weights overhead and climbing stairs. I think I'm going to try that to see if that helps to tone up, because that's really what I just want to do. I want to lose weight and tone up. I don't want to like build a whole lot of muscle, even though I am anyway. I'm not purposely going out to build muscle. The last thing I'm going to show you fitness wise is this orange handled jump rope. And this is the adjustable jump rope. I don't know if you can see that very well. And it just hangs here when not in use, but yeah. We try to do skipping rope, and I know it's hard to believe, but if you do a minor bit of weightlifting along with skipping rope and the heavy bag, you can lose a ton of weight that way. And it really is good cardio. So it forces you to move your feet. It forces you to build combinations. It makes you stronger because the resistance of the bag really does help penetrate the muscles. I can't say enough about it. My husband has been using a bag off and on, like I said, for years now. I think he was turned on to using a bag probably, I would say, over 10 years ago. I mean, well over 10 years ago. And when we got together, we both started working out on a bag. Probably a year after we got married, we got a bag and got into it pretty hot and heavy, and purchased things. And I'm telling you, it's well worth it if you are able to stick with it. It can be difficult. We have bouts of time where we're not down here at all, and then we have times when we're down here 2-3 times a week. So not as much now that the Zumba's in the picture, but I'd like to try to reincorporate the heavy bag more. So if anybody's interested, leave me a message or whatever to figure out how to get started. A lot of times you can find bags that are used very inexpensively. Sometimes you can even find bags that are no longer in commission at gyms that they sell off or inventory out. I mean, there's various ways you can find them. This one we happened to find on Craigslist. My husband found it on Craigslist. We went and checked it out. We liked it. And we got the bag and the stand, and we got both for less than $100 as a set, which is really good for this type of bag. So, yeah, I've said a mouthful. I'm sorry if the camera isn't picking up everything as well as hoped. But as I said, we are downstairs in my basement dungeon. I can show you there's rafters and everything. There's ductwork. It really is the basement. So that is all I have to say about that. I am currently 205 pounds. I know people always look at me and say, you don't look 205, but I am 5'9", so I wear the weight differently. And, yeah, so I'm 205, down from 218, and still losing, still continuing. I'm actually going to do probably, I said I wasn't going to do a cooking video, but I might give you an idea of, I might do a what's in the fridge video next. I have to see how I'm doing after how sore I am after I go take my shower here in a little bit. But a what's in my fridge video, the kind of things that I actually tend to shop for. And I may also do, I'm considering doing a day in the life video because people, for whatever reason, I get a lot of messages on another forum, not YouTube, but another forum I belong to. I get a lot of messages about what is it that a stay-at-home wife and mother does all day. Most of you who've been with me for a while know that I have not always been a stay-at-home wife mother. I have been employed gainfully probably all my life. That, I mean, it's as long as I can remember, from 13. So this is still new to me. So look out for that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Put God at the head of all you do.